Hi guys, my name is Elsie, your stylish, savvy, sexy, reinvented after 40 phenomenal single mom. For you returning subscribers, welcome. Thank you for always showing up. Thank you for being here. And if this is your first time, welcome. This is the Reinventing After 40 channel. I'm in your faces a couple of times a week with the intention of being your reinventing buddy, walking with you through your reinventing process. First things first, I need you to know and believe that this is 100% achievable. We've done it, they've done it. Lots of people have walked down this road, and guess what? We can do this. So if this actually resonates with you, this is something that you're interested in, or if you're trying to see changes in any area of your life, then you're with the right community. So please subscribe, join our community. Please also turn on your post notifications so that anytime a new video drops here, you're informed. And to both my returning subscribers and the new ones, please like this video. It goes a long way supporting me. Thank you. T for thanks. So anyways, today's video, it was inspired by a conversation that I had with a friend of mine. We're having a conversation about how, well, especially with women, or even with men actually, how we're constantly giving of ourselves. If you have children, you have family, you're constantly depleting yourselves, for lack of a better word. And a lot of times we're not taking enough time to refill ourselves. And I said to her, I'm like, girl, you can't pour from an empty cup. So it's important that we replenish ourselves. And this is what brought us to the topic today. I'm going to be taking us on 10 tips on how we can invest in ourselves. Yes, how you can invest in yourself. So this first point has 3 arms of it. The first point is to declutter. Yes. Now, when I say declutter your life, like get rid of toxic people. You do not need toxicity in your environment, in or around you, okay? So you need to declutter your life, get rid of the toxic vibes. This can be friends or family. I mean, it's easier to declutter and kind of like get rid of toxic friends, right? But it's harder when they're family. Now, when we say get rid of, you're not like, especially if it's with family members, you can't exactly like stop talking to them and banish them from your lives or anything as dramatic as that. But you can create a safe distance where their toxicity doesn't affect you or have the power or hold that it once did. And that's really important, because what you're surrounded by or with, it has a way of affecting how you view yourself or how you better yourself. So it's really important. Even you as a person, get rid of some toxic behaviors, but that's topic for another day. So you want to declutter your life. That's the A part of number 1. The B would be, you want to declutter your wardrobe. You want to declutter your home, your kitchen space. Like, if you are in your 40s or in your 50s and you've kept or held on to stuff that you've had for the past 5-10 years. Yeah. That's the beauty of, like, if you live in Europe or in England where the house spaces aren't that big. They can't keep clutter. Like, literally, those people get rid of stuff. They change stuff. They change stuff ever so often because they don't have space for clutter. I mean, some of you all have clothes in your wardrobe you have had for 10 years or 5 years. I honestly do not care how much that clothes cost you. In fact, in those 10 years, you have added weight. And now you have kept that dress in the hope of, oh, you know what? Yeah, when I lose weight, I'm going to be able to... I laugh in French. You're not going to lose weight and fit into that dress. And some of them are obsolete. Yeah. As I said, it doesn't matter how much you bought it. You know, the interesting thing is, when I was kind of like, you know, going through this script in my head, and my daughter was there, and I'm like, oh, the first thing is you've got to declutter. And then the little girl is like, Mom, have you finished decluttering? Yeah, she did. But so this brings me to further buttressing the fact that it's not something that's going to happen in a day. Yes, I have started. Thank you very much, Tekla. Yes, I have started to declutter my life. I'm not there yet, but it's a work in progress. And you must identify that it's something that you need to do. So, yeah, you want to declutter your life, and then you want to declutter your wardrobe or your space and let some fresh air in. Create room for new things to come in. Do you understand? The C part of decluttering is declutter your phone and your devices. Some of us literally have phone numbers of people we haven't spoken to in 10, 15. They are not using that number anymore. Some of us have numbers of house girls we hired when our first child was 2 or 3. Like, especially those domestic staff, they don't even keep numbers that long. So, and that's just one example. Some place of work where we work, just different stuff. Declutter your phone. Create memory. Yeah, okay, some of you are using like really large storage space memory, but it just makes life a bit easier. You know, once you teach yourself the habit of being able to let go, you're going to be able to let go of things that are not serving you anymore. And that's really important. The message to decluttering really is let go of things that aren't serving you anymore. So let's head on to number 2. Number 2 is forgiveness. Learn to forgive. You might have to start with forgiving yourself. I cannot buttress enough how important this particular note is, because what I think that a lot of us don't understand is what unforgiveness is you putting yourself, carrying a weight that is not necessarily yours to carry, because you're a victim in whatever that story is, right? So you're carrying the weight of someone else's crap, really. And 3/4 of the time, the people or the persons that we're holding the grudges or the bitterness towards either don't even know or they don't remember. I'm not in any way undermining whatever the circumstances that has put you in that place of bitterness or heaviness, but why are you letting something in your past affect your present? And if you don't drop it now, if you don't learn to forgive, have a hold on your future. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that in 2022. No, we need to learn to forgive ourselves. Some decisions. I'm a single mom. I've been through my own, this reinventing journey, or getting me to the point of starting the Reinventing After 40 channel. It was a journey that started with me. I had to reinvent myself. I've been through stuff that, maybe some of you can handle, some can't. We're all differently built, but you need to start to let go of the hurt, the bitterness, the anger. It's not serving you any longer. No, it's not. Number 3 is practice gratitude. There's an adage that says a thinking person would know how to think. It's a Yoruba adage. It says "Entoba monuro amopeda," which literally means if you know how to think, you will know how to think. What gratitude does for all of us is it makes you realize that yes, you might be in a bad place, but it could be worse, right? And it also makes you realize that up to this point, there's been great things that have happened to you. A mentor of mine aptly describes gratitude as an application for more. So when you are grateful, you are able to get more. Be grateful to your creator. Be grateful for the little mercies. Let's be grateful. Be grateful for the opportunity of reinventing. I'm grateful for being able to anchor the Reinventing After 40 channel. Let's just find stuff that we're grateful for. Be grateful for your kids. So even if you've gone through a divorce and you have children from that union, that's something to be grateful for. So you're not married, you've never been married, you have a good job, or you don't even have a good job. Okay, you're alive. That's something to be grateful for. I remember when I started my first vlog, I started something called having a gratitude jar. This was 2017, and I'm like, get a jar, right? And fill it every day. Write something you're grateful for, some little blessing or big miracle that happens. So at the end of the year, you either minimum is you're gonna have 365 things to be grateful for. If you have churned through your mind and you've decided that there's nothing fantastic happening that you can be grateful for, as I said, you're alive. That's a gratitude point. Number 4 is find a mentor. So according to the dictionary, a mentor is a trusted, experienced advisor. Please note, there is nothing that mentions the age of the mentor there. This takes me yet to another story. So I'm at this event. I'm always at events. No, I'm not. But hey, I'm talking to a couple of friends, and one of them has a daughter in whom I really admire. I like the way she's structured her life and stuff. They're older than I am. And I said, you know what? Yeah, man, this girl is one of my mentors. And another one who's a bit older than the mother of this girl says in Nigerian language, she's like, they shame. I gave her a few hard words, and I hope it changed her perspective. I said, mentorship is when you see someone excelling in something that you admire or you would like to know more about. It has absolutely nothing, guys, to do with age. So please note, find yourself a mentor. Your mentor can be someone younger than you. For example, in our age bracket, a lot of us are not technologically savvy. So a lot of times I have to go to, like, I'm using the laptop. The last time my daughter said to me, Mom, you know, if you learn how to use the, what's that thing called? The sensor pad or something like that thing in the middle of the laptop. Say if you learn how to use it, nothing's going to happen to you. I thought that was very rude. But hey, my point is, every time I need something done on a device, I'm just like, I just yell one of their names. They're better at that than I am. So it wouldn't hurt to find a tutor, a mentor, someone that can help you learn or be better at using the laptop or different stuff, being a bit better at technology. That is one example. I doubt that if I wanted to learn makeup, for example, I'm not going to go and meet a 50-something-year-old person who is studying makeup and choose her as my mentor. Why is that? She might be a fantastic makeup artist, but the thing with this thing is, it's evolving so fast. The beauty space is evolving so fast. I'm not trying to be rude, but I do not think that someone that age will be abreast the way a 25-year-old girl will know. I mean, these people, they know their thing, you know, they're doing it. So yeah, find a mentor, and that mentor can be any age. They're going to help you be better at something. They're going to give you, they're going to be like building blocks or stepping stones to being better at being who you are, or being better at achieving something that you want to achieve. So yes, that's key. Number 5 is spend money on experiences. Yes, I said it. Spend money on experiences. Because let me tell you, research has shown that experiences give you more fulfillment than a material, like a material purchase. And where you could spend, gosh, I don't know how much are Hermes bags. I don't know. I don't own one, so I don't know. The amount of money you could spend on that, if you spent it on taking your family on a holiday, creating memories that will last a lifetime, that's priceless. Also, another benefit of spending money on experiences is you get to be able to talk about it all the time. Like, you can talk, it's a lifetime experience, you know, so you get to be able to talk about it forever. But as opposed to, if you bought a Hermes bag, you can't talk about it forever. Yeah, you could tell a few close friends, but I mean, going on about something is going to begin to sound or seem as if you're bragging anyways. So you can talk about experiences that you've spent your money on non-stop. You cannot talk about a material purchase. You can't say, oh, so I bought this Mercedes Benz and it's the best. You can say it once or twice, but if you continue to flog it, come on, like, that's almost going to even begin to seem obsessive or mental, to be honest. So yeah, spend money on experiences. Take yourself on a date. Treat yourself. And when I say treat yourself, I'm not saying buy a product. Experiences are lifetime investments that can never go old. We can't say the same about physical products, can we? So it's a no-brainer. And that takes us to number 6. Stop procrastinating. Yes, stop it. I will do it later. I'll do it. Let me tell you, procrastinating is not just a bad habit. It's literally harmful to you in the long run. Procrastinating has a way of demotivates you, and in the long run it actually just leads to reduced productivity. So it's never a good idea, you know, to procrastinate, because what it does is it also elevates your stress level, guys. Because what it is what you could have done in the morning, then you're trying to do it in the evening, and then you're rushing. And with procrastination, better parts of the time you're going to make mistakes. It's going to make you make errors, because at this point you're rushing what you could have done, what you had ample time to do, right? And you kept putting it off or pushing it forward till you run out of time. I mean, in the long run, as I said, it's really just, it's a negative attribute. We don't want to have it. It doesn't bring out the best of us. It's best to, I remember growing up, my mom would say, whatever you have to do that is tedious, do it first, do it early, and just have it put behind you. So I'm trying to be better at that. I'm trying to teach the children that whatever it is, always do the more tedious or the things that is stressing you out the most or you fear the most, right? Do it first and get it over and done with. And there's this thing we call lastminute.com, and we think it's cool, and it's, as I said, it's generally a bad habit. It's something that's maybe very conversant with we Nigerians, you know. So we even coined out a slogan for it, lastminute.com. No sir, no man, let's not. I mean, no, it's not a habit we want to have. And remember, there are people watching you. There are people learning from, don't tell me what to do, show me what you do. So it's definitely something that we want to cut out. Yeah. Number 7, you don't want to hear it. I Actually, it should have been number 2 or something. I didn't want to say it earlier on. I wanted to hold on to, but yes, number 7 is exercise. We know this. Like, we know we should invest in ourselves by exercising. I don't think I'm going to be telling us anything new about exercising because we know all these things. Let me tell you, that was the beginning of my reinventing journey. I decided to get myself into fitness. I decided to get my body, you know, to listen to me. And let me tell you what this does. It tells your body that you are in control, because first you're teaching yourself discipline. You're putting yourself into a routine of whether your body likes it or not. So the thing with exercising, why a lot of us procrastinate exercising, is if you exercised yesterday, your body feels like a truck ran over you today, right? We all know that feeling. And then we're thinking, you know, I'm not going to work out today, I'll go tomorrow. Guess what? It's only when you push the body again that you're going to break that pain, or like, I don't know, you just kind of like melt it away. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what the term is, but anyways, yeah, exercising is not only beneficial to your physical body, we all know it is, but mentally, I mean, the mental clarity I'm getting from exercising is priceless. I tell a lot of people now, I'm not working out because I want to be fit. Now, I want to be all those things. I am a vain person, I know that, but like when I wake up in the morning, I try to beat my body to it. I start to exercise first, and even if I woke up feeling in the dump, by the time, I don't know what they say the hormones are, the feel-good hormones that exercising releases in you, it's all in all a good idea. It helps you sleep, it lowers blood pressure. Exercise, I don't need to tell you again, we need to get into the habit of exercising. Be yoga, so you're not big on the strength training, lifting weights. Do yoga, but do something for you today. So that takes us to number 8. Number 8 is start a new hobby. Start something that you've always wished you knew about. Just start to learn something different. Now, the good thing about learning a hobby is it distresses you whilst it still keeps you mentally alert. So a lot of times, you know, like when you're relaxing or you're getting a massage or you're in the spa, you're not mentally alert, you're just distressing, and that's good. It's got its own benefits, right? Start a hobby, learn something different, learn something that will distress you and mentally challenge you. Now, it is worthy of mention that I said distressing. So anything that is actually stressing you out is not a hobby. Hobbies are not supposed to stress you. Hobbies are not supposed to make your adrenaline pump in a negative way, where you fear and all of that. No, that's not a hobby. A hobby is something that actually distresses you, and you don't have to be good at a hobby. Don't think, start something, you want to learn how to bake. You've always thought, oh, okay, you know, I don't know how to bake, I'd like to bake. Start. You are not trying to become a baker. We're not trying to start some small chops business. No. How to make up for yourself. Learn how to garden, guys. You know, like, just learn something today. Learn something new today. Yes, you learn something new today, and that's investing yourself. That's giving back to yourself. Okay, there's this thing that I heard where it says the percentage that we're utilizing of our brain is so minimal. So that means that whatever it is, we have so much space to do so much more in our minds and with our minds. Number 9. Number 9 is deep, but it's very important. I mean, I don't know which one is not important to. Number 9 is care less about other people's opinions. Like, you need to stop caring what other people think. It's their opinion. I mean, there are 2 things to point out in this point. It is their opinion, not yours, theirs. So that's their problem. And then it's only an opinion. Like, even your opinion, I mean, I'm saying even my opinion on other people's businesses, it's just my opinion, and it's just an opinion. Opinions are so different from facts. Opinions can be based on facts, but they can also be based on emotions. So you might have an opinion about me because maybe you don't like the way I sound, or you might have an opinion about me maybe because I'm no longer married. Whatever it is, it's your opinion. You don't know my story. It would be crazy for me to be caring about your opinion. I mean, it's absolutely madness when we care about other people's opinions, to be honest, because as I said, it's really just an opinion. And a lot of times when we care about other people's opinions, it's an indication that you don't have enough respect of your own opinion, or you don't have enough belief system of your choices that you've made. Because if you've made certain choices, I would like to think that they were informed choices, right or wrong. That's my problem, that's your problem, but they're choices that I made. Having an opinion about my choices is really just your opinion. I have no right or control over your opinion, the same way you probably don't have any right or control over my opinion. But what I have a right about is how I let your opinion affect me. Get it? Nah, you don't want to do that. So care less about other people's opinions. I mean, I don't care if it's your sister, your brother, after a certain age, right? I'm not saying do not be advisable, but we're talking about opinions here. You want to take in opinions, but you don't want to leave out opinions, okay? And this brings us to number 10, which is my last point for today. I might put in a bonus point, but let's see how this goes. Number 10 is challenge yourself daily. You as a being, you are capable of so much more than whatever it is that you are now. You are so much more capable. You heard about those people who speak different languages. I mean, you see a normal human being like you and I, and then they'll tell you that they speak 7 languages. I'm like, what? How? Okay, I speak 3 languages fluently. No, I lie. Okay, I speak 2 languages fluently, English and Yoruba. I get by in Igbo. I understand Igbo 100%. Speaking it is touch and go, right? But okay, so, and that's just, and I remember having that conversation just today with someone. I'm like, our kids can't barely speak languages, and I wasn't taught Yoruba, I wasn't taught Igbo. I picked it up, right? In my head, if I decide to start to learn French, it's up to me to decide. I mean, just make that decision to start learning something daily. Learn a language. As we said, start a hobby. Start to learn something. It's really an investment in yourself when you push yourself to do something that makes you uncomfortable, and down the road you overcome that thing. So it's basically like challenge yourself to overcome your fears. How do you do that? You face your fears head on. When you wake up, set targets. Always try to ensure that you put something in that list, your to-do list, that makes you uncomfortable. You think, oh, I have 2 left legs. Start learning how to dance. Challenge yourself that, you know what, I need to challenge myself to learn leg walk. Now that I've said it, yes, I'm going to take my daughter's advice, and actually I need to challenge myself. I mean, I can do better at challenging myself. But believe it or not, one of the challenges was for me to sit in front of this camera and start this channel and bring content to you, you know, say what's on my mind and share my values and decide to be a reinventing buddy and put myself out there. Yeah, that was me challenging myself. So let's do this. Challenge yourself daily, okay? So I promised that I might give you a bonus point, and I've decided that I would give you a bonus point. Bonus point number 11 is start to learn something new online. Yes, teach yourself online. Basically, this is something that is at your fingertip. It's like, you know, all you need to do is just type in, how do I XYZ, like, you know, oh, how do I learn something new online? You can learn anything from religion to your hobbies to, it's weird, you can learn the most sinister stuff online, but the point is resources, information is now at our fingertips. It's a phone away, it's a device away, it's a laptop away. So basically, I mean, yeah, it's a no-brainer to tell you, be careful what you expose yourself to online. Remember, this journey is, we're trying to reinvent ourselves. We're trying to cleanse ourselves from maybe negative behaviors or tendencies, or from mistakes we've made in the past. So when you're exposing yourself to the World Wide Web, you've got to be conscious of what you expose yourself to. You've got to be deliberate, right? You've got to be able to mental preparedness. Even before you do this, if you want to, I talked about mental preparedness in my last videos. One of the topics I covered was mental preparedness. So before you start on that journey, because we're reinventing ourselves, is be prepared and guide yourself. So be careful what you expose yourself to. But whilst there's that side of it, there's the good side of it. You can learn anything you put your mind to. So that's it for today, guys. I'm giving you 10+1 tips on how to invest in yourself. You need to realize that you are the most important person. Always put yourself first. It doesn't matter whether you have kids, your spouse, your family, they're important. I'm not taking away from that, but you are your number one. You should always be your number one. Till next time, guys, T for thanks. Thank you for watching. So if you found this video in any way useful, which I think you should have, please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I can't buttress enough how, you know, you liking this video will be you investing in me. That's not too much to ask for, so please just like my video. Turn on your post notifications so the next time a video drops, you're informed. Till next time, love from your reinventing buddy Elsie. Mwah, mwah, mwah.